I hope you're ready for more haunted demos, because we only did 5 last time. There are 17 in total. I was surprised at how slow I was at getting through these demos, even for me. So we still have plenty more to go. Now, I should mention that since last time, apparently there was an update to the demo package, the demo disc, and I downloaded it. This is the updated version. I think it's just like little bug fixes and such. So if I had initially downloaded it right after it came out, but this is a more current version. So we're going to start playing with some tasty ramen. Now it looks happy, right? It's a very happy, colorful thing. Tasty ramen. Look at this colorful thing. This looks nice. It looks very simple. What's the description? A colorful horror game about a haunted ramen mascot. Well, how bad could that be? Let's begin. Okay, tasty ramen. It has a hot horror flavor. I'm going to press E. All right, here we go. It's a special demo of tasty ramen. It's going to give an explanation. How do we play? What is it? We can run, which we will need to do. Grab items by pressing E, which we will need to do. And then we can put them around. We could put them somewhere else by placing E again. It's important. We could throw things. It'll make noise if we throw things. And if we get tired of the game, escape lets you... It's a good thing they're telling us this. Look, if you don't want to play the game anymore, you just press escape. It'll be fine. Let's go. All right. Let's take a look at our environment here. We got ramen. We can pick it up. It makes like a squeaky sound if I throw it. Yamanashi, something like that. You have other products, kind of hard to see what they are. But the store is just full of food. Something else the store is full of are these red things. I'm going to pick this up. This is the door, it's the exit. You might notice there are slots and a red thing sticking out. These are keys. There we go. I need to find 6 more keys. But now, there's something walking around in there. Well, how dangerous could that be? Here's another key. There's also another key right here. So that would mean I need to find 4 more. It squeaks when it walks, so you can hear it coming. It doesn't have very good peripheral vision. But it's okay, it saw me. Saw me there. Gotta run. Hold on, gotta run. That's fine. Everything's fine. Just as long as he doesn't see me. And I run away if he does. There's one more somewhere around. Oh, there it is. He's coming. The squeaks are coming. He saw me again. The squeaks! I hear him! And we got out. He hopes that we enjoyed it. Most of the graphics, not all of them. Not all of them. They say that there will be a next version. I wonder if there will be different stores, different environments, maybe larger environments. He's very, he's happy. He's happy we played the demo. Oh, yep, I did it. Very impressive. Oh, let me just get through that. Whoop. And now we're back here. Okay, so we did I actually got through that without getting caught by the ramen bowl. Might as well, explore a little bit more. All right, so it seems like to make him appear, we have to put one key in the door. So now he'll appear. He's going to be walking around. I can distract him by throwing things if need be. Like if I do this, he'll hear that. Yeah, he's question mark, see? Question mark. He ate it. He'll eat what I throw. Doesn't slow him down or anything. Oh, he saw me. Oh, he's coming. Big coming. Okay, he ate me. He has big teeth. The key is knowing to just run around the entire store to get away from him. He runs faster than you walk. You have to run as well. I think you might be able to run a little bit faster, if not just the same speed. And eventually, he'll forget that you're there, as video game characters do. That's tasty ramen. I mean, the length of the demo is really just going to depend on how many times you die. I just happened to be able to get all of them to the door before he got me, which is surprising. But maybe more stores will await us in a further version, maybe a full version. Maybe more environment. Maybe more than one bowl of ramen. Ever think of that? What if you go into a store and there are multiple bowls? Or maybe disguised bowls? Like maybe you see someone wearing like a trench coat, and then you they have a human head, but then the head falls off, and it turns out it's a mannequin, and the trench coat falls off, and it's two ramen bowls standing on top of each other. Maybe they try to get the sneak on you. Different possibilities. Maybe you get maybe you swallow a pill of unknown origin, and then you're able to eat the ramen. You run after the ramen and eat it. Don't ask where the pills came from. They're just in the corners of the store, and they're good for you. We tried Fatum Betula last time. Actually, it's weird. I think every time you start this, the games are in a different order. Because we did Effigy, that was the last one we did, but now Killer Bees is after that. We did Killer Bees last time, and Tasty Ramen was now after that, between that and Fatum Betula, so I think these games are in a different order every time you start the launcher, because it's haunted, of course. Extremely haunted. This is Neko Yume. Neko Yume is an ambient exploration game in which you traverse a cat-filled dream world. I'm going to say, of all the demos on this disc, this is the most impenetrable. I don't even know what is happening in this. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. The Ghost PlayStation logo is still very good. Anyway, Neko Yume, it's day 1. We have 0 cats. I have to start. Alright, here we are. So, odd thing, first person, but it doesn't use the mouse. I'm using WASD for movement and the cursor keys for, like, looking around. There's, like, a big cat up there. I don't know why it controls like that. It's unusual. Walk across this water. Apparently that's no big deal. Alright, so it said day 1, cat 0. That would... I'm teleporting out of here now, by the way. For reasons. It said cat 0. That would imply that I'm supposed to obtain cats. But how do I obtain the cats? There's like a cat sitting on the bench over there. See it? There it is. It's disappeared that, and it's gone. This cat's gone. The cat is not. The cat was there. The cat is not there anymore. How do I obtain the cat if the cat vanishes? Like when we can explore these environments, we can look around. Is there anything to find in the environments? Like a cat? I'm not seeing any cats. There's like a car over there. The car's actually moving. Something's actually moving in this environment. There's a cat crossing, maybe, I guess? Let's go in that tunnel. Let's see where it goes. Into nothingness. And okay, I'm teleporting. Some catfish. I don't know if that counts as cats, though. We're very particular about our cats. Here is... Oh, is this a cat? Like a fisher cat? Did I get the cat? Can I get him? I don't know if I got him. I'm back here. It's night. Night has fallen on wherever this is. That cat's back over there on that bench. It's gone now. Of course it's gone. What do you think was going to happen? Looking at that boat over there. Going across the water. Like a plane going... Oh, look at that. The moon is very green tonight. That car is still going that way. And this area has like a lot of dumpsters just everywhere, which would like probably make you think maybe the cats can be found in the dumpsters. But I have not found any cats in dumpsters. Anyway, here we are. That's like a cat-shaped head right there. I recognize. I can see that. Here's like this... Sir? Like a merchant cat, maybe? He's not paying attention. I guess this is the library. The cat library. Are these cat monks? These are cat monks that they have like photo-textured faces, it looks like. Can't really get a good look at it. I can't seem to obtain these cats. I can go upstairs, though. I'm teleporting. I don't know how much time I have before I teleport, or if there's anything I'm doing to teleport, or if there's any lessons I should be learning by this teleportation. I was over there before. That's where we started. But now I'm over here. I'm gonna go up these stairs. A little pool right here. I guess it's a waterfall. You can see the ground beneath it. Nothing else up here, I guess. I'm not, like, falling through this or anything. There's something flying in the air. Is that one of the catfish, but it's flying and backwards? That's what I think that is. I'm teleporting. Sorry. Like day 3, cat 0. I obtained no cats. Let's go back in. I have to obtain at least 1 cat. Back in the big city. With the moon shining in green. That's how this... That's what they say. It's how the song goes. There's another cat over there. You think it's going to vanish? It did. There's a dumpster down here. Just on its own. I'm teleporting. Is touching the dumpster teleporting me? Or is that just a coincidence? Look at this piston. Oh, no, hold on. Never mind. You can't see it. I'm teleporting. Day 4, cat 0. Let's go back in. I have to get a cat. I have to get a cat. Is there like a cat out over the water? Kind of looks like it. Or maybe at the end of that dock. I'm just going to walk towards this cat. Will the cat still vanish? Will I teleport before I ever get to the cat? Still vanished. There's one at the end of that dock. You think it's going to vanish too? We haven't seen one at the end of the dock before. It's gone. Oh. There's something unusual in the water, isn't there? Well, that would probably count as a cat. It's probably. You never know what you're going to see in the city. Doesn't like us approaching. Does not like us approaching. As we search the city for anything really, preferably cats, we wonder, why are we here? What's our goal? I'm teleporting again, so the dumpsters must make you teleport. That has to be deliberate. It can't be just be a coincidence. I'm sorry, I'm teleporting again. I'm sorry. Day 4, cat 0. Surely it must be possible to obtain 1 cat. Just 1. I think we're in space. But do cats exist in space? Is this a place where I will find them? These like rocks are shaped like cat heads. That is not an entire cat though. Here I go. Now, this is a different place anyway. The floor looks like made of textured with cat. So are the walls. But walls and floor covered with cat does not mean I have obtained a cat. I have not completed my mission. It does not seem like I can sit in that. Hello, sir. Can I... No, I was about to ask if I could obtain you. Oh, no, it's small. It's gone now. But there was like a flash of white. Could I possibly have obtained it? I don't know. I guess there's a slight possibility that I might have obtained a couple of cats. But it was hard to say. Well, that's something shaped like a cat up there. Is that a cloud? Also, on the ground, standing cats. They're quite large. Can I obtain you? I don't think I can. Look at this floor. Again, you know, that's the good stuff. Like I said last time, when you see the textures warping like that, then you know they're doing it. They're making it look like a PlayStation 1. I mean, it might be doing it, but I don't know what I'm doing. I'm supposed to obtain cats, and I don't know if I'm doing a good job or not. Nothing really around here. It's just kind of a lot of empty space. Aside from, you know, the cat up there on that mountain. Can I reach that cat though? I don't know if I can. Like, I could try going over here. Well, we've been here before. And we've been at the top of that waterfall. Is it sparkling now, though? Why is it sparkling up there? Maybe we should try to get back up there. Hello, grasshopper cat, is what I think you are. It is... Oh, there's something. It's like a portal, maybe? Just give me something. Something to grab onto here. Do I want to turn on sticky keys? Oh, no. I do not want to turn on sticky keys. Get rid of that. Well, I'm on another roof, but it is not textured with cats. So it's not as... Oh, hold on. I just maybe stepped on another portal? Possibly. Oh, it took me back here. But I guess there's no longer a portal here. This is just like the regular version of this mountain. How majestic. Oh, is this a turtle cat? It sure is a turtle cat. Can I obtain it? I probably not, but I'm teleporting. Well, back here. Looks like Spider Cat is not in the water anymore. At least I don't see it around. I'm sorry, I'm teleporting. I'm sorry. Is there an entrance here? Okay, there's... No, I'm blocked. It is blocked. No, I'm sorry, I'm teleporting. Well, there are cats textured on the floors and the walls, so... It's an improvement, you know? It's better than it was. I don't know if it's as good as it could be, though. They were looking at something. A beanstalk. Can I climb that? Look at your faces. Climb this beam. I don't think I can climb it. Does not seem like it, unfortunately. Well, I can see one of the cats still standing at the dock. The boat passes by. Oh, spider cat's in the water again. We've been here before. I don't think I tried going through this, but it's blocked. Will it make me teleport? Because a lot of... Yeah, it is. Here's the piston. I teleported immediately when I was here last time. Can I was about to say, can I stick around and explore? No, the answer is no. Day 7, cat 0. Cats are still 0. I need to get a cat. I need one cat. Spending 7 days in this world full of cats, and somehow I have none. It's ridiculous. I mean, you're part cat. Like, maybe you're 0.5 a cat. That should count. Piston World. Why am I teleporting immediately after entering Piston World? Day 8, cat 0. What is the secret of Piston World, I wonder? It doesn't want me there. It just makes me leave immediately. And we are still somehow entering, like, different places. Even if maybe this might be the same place that we have been, but it is textured with cats, which makes it different. You are a cat. Do not try to tell me you are not. You are just 100% cat. Hey, where you? Hey! Hey! I didn't get that cat. No sticky keys! I do not. I'm holding that down to run. No one wants to turn sticky keys on ever. Is there anything else in this place that we can find? I found the rainbow cat? Alright, we've been here, but it's textured with cats. I didn't try going down here, though. It takes me back here. Spider Cat's still in the water. Wonder if Spider Cat will ever come out to say hello. Surely that must count as like 10 cats or something. I like how this car is textured with cats. Like, you have like little alcoves like this, but there's nothing here, really. I just feel that maybe there might be like a cat hiding somewhere in one of these. So far, it has not been the case. Well, let's head to a dumpster. Oh, I'm not... oh, no, now I am teleporting. Now I am. Well, this is some different space. So at least there's that. There's the Earth down there. Orbiting the giant rainbow cat head. It's hard to see that from Earth because it's so big, you know? It just fills up the entire sky. You don't even realize it's there. There it goes. Well, looks like I'm leaving. One cat. Day 10, I obtained 1 cat. I don't know. Was it the one that like was it the one that like launched into the sky and I saw its face appear? Was that the 1 cat? I'm gonna assume that was the 1 cat that I got. I don't know what else it would have been. It took an entire 10 days to obtain 1 cat. Is that good? How many cats can you get? Could you just keep playing and keep doing more days and occasionally getting cats? What do you do in this game? Like, what is the difference between... If this is a demo, what is the difference between this demo and the full game? Would you even be able to tell the difference between the demo and the full game? I don't know. I don't know anything about Neko Yume, other than you must find cats. And sometimes it will count, but most of the time it will not count. And then there was that piston world that I kept teleporting out of, and I don't know why that kept happening. Maybe the full game would include more environments and more worlds, and more half cat, half other animals. But for now, actually, what are the options? Okay, nothing strange. I just wanted to know. For right now, I think that's it for the demo for Neko Yume. It's hard to tell if that's it for the demo. Maybe there's more to the demo. Maybe there never was a demo. I'm not sure. Uh-oh, my unsaved data will be lost. Sure. I feel that the cat was disappointed in my choice. Well, I can't help that. I have more demos to play. Like, until Biglight. Would you say Neko Yume's a horror game? I don't know if I would call it that. It's confusing, but you're just looking for cats. And Until Biglight's the next one that we're looking at right now. It's a bit more understandable and features another kind of animal, not cats. It's a narrative adventure about mice. Well, there are some cats, I guess. Fat cats. And the never-ending quest for cheddar. Don't know if the fat cats are literal, or if it's just, you know, a metaphor for the rich. You know what we do to the rich. It's the middle of no light, and you've just been rudely awakened by your landlord demanding an extortionate amount of rent. You don't have the cheddar to cover it, so you've gone into the nearby neighborhood in search of odd jobs to scrounge up crumbs. And here we go. Until Biglight. We're a rat. Here's our burrow. That's the way back into the burrow. With how angry my landlord is, I don't think I want to confront them again without rent. We are disillusioned by the capitalist system of the rats. Revolution surely is needed. I really like to look at this game, by the way. I think that this is a nice look to it. Again, probably the PlayStation 1 would not have been able to do this, but, you know, it's fine to take liberties. Got like a little can here. Let's head to the bar, drown our sorrows. The hefty mouse behind the bar looks you up and down, their paw rapidly spinning a bolt of cloth inside a thimble. Hi there. Haven't seen you around here before. Surely you didn't just wander in from the trail. What if I did? I'd be fairly impressed. Not many a mouse is able to avoid those roving packs of feral beasts. Best to keep to cordon-off zones where we know the fat cats are able to ensure our safety. Okay, so the fat cats, they may rule over us, but they keep us safe from the minorities. Well, have you been out there? Gods, no. How do you know it's dangerous? I've been told as much, and I don't go questioning an entity as all-knowing as fat cats. Look, is there something you need? It's kind of rude to just ask people for money like that, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Got any crumbs? Just look what I like to hear. A mouse motivated to work. I mean, assuming you are looking to work for those crumbs. What do you need done? Well, we have a bit of a roach problem in the cellar. They're quite huge. Would probably take a skilled swords mouse to fell one. So that rules you out. But I got something more your speed. A letter that needs to be delivered. Are you familiar with 9 Lives? Tell me, I live around here, but tell me what it is anyway. Really? It's the biggest chain owned by fat cats. You've definitely seen one at some point. They're everywhere. At any rate, there's one just further down the path here. That's where you're going. Take this letter and give it to the cashier. We were given the mysterious letter. We were invited to smash. They'll be the ones to pay you. Don't listen to any pleas they come up with. They're a rampant liar. And, you know, if they say that I have to go there to get paid and they're going to plead me to not pay, that doesn't sound like it's going to be a very, I don't know, like a little bit less drama in my payment, I think. What they do. Nothing. Deliver the letter and don't open it. Trust me, just hand that over and you'll get something nice in return. Let me know when it's taken care of. Stay safe out there. Let's see, can we... What was the job again? Just go talk to the kid at the corner shop about his tab. Simple as. Never mind. Stay safe out there. I think we can handle that. He's got his thimbles. Got like a giant fork. Holding up this shelf with like tiny little bottles. Some matches. Yeah, the entire table is a box of matches. There's someone here having a drink. Hey there. You're that new mouse round here, right? The one that does Whisker deliveries? I seen you out there now and then, doing deliveries. Just like me. Is that your side gig? Not quite. Oh, my friend, there's no shame in it. I'm a cog, just like you. I know you're playing all too well. We're comrades out there. The everlasting chase for cheddar. It's so fruitless. I could use some help. What's up? I'm being evicted. No shit. Me too. Let's be friends. Eviction friends. We're already co-workers. I hate that, though. Whisker's terrible. Just another dumb fat cat's initiative cooked up to follow Yume trends. Hey, it pays the bills, man. Not enough, apparently. Not like you have much of a choice anyway. Hardly any jobs out here, not much less than anything hiring. Damn if you do, damn more if you don't. It's nice, not having to work at one of those stupid shops like 9 Lives, but I don't know how good that really is. All I do day in and day out is sprint up and down the trail, handing rich mice food they can afford for scraps of crumbs off the top. I don't have to stop unless I wanna, which is really good. And also, it's not like I have to go out there. No one's making me. No one cares about me out there either. It's lonely. I miss camaraderie. I had a tumble the other week when I was running a delivery. Fell down a hillside. Steep. Really messed me up. Bounced off some rocks the way down. Had a hard time walking. The doc I saw told me it was going to cost a good hunk of cheddar to fix me up. I didn't really have much stowed away because I'm barely making crumbs anyway, you know? You can't save on that pittance. Plus, after paying for the checkup, I can barely afford to eat. And now, couldn't get going to make more money because my job relies on me being able to run all over the place. Real shit sandwich, let me tell you. Tried to reach out to Whisker and tell him, you know, I was looking for you guys while this happened. You know, I pulled myself back on the trail and hobbled all the way to the end of my delivery still. Maybe they helped front some of the cost, make me feel like they valued my work, appreciated the due diligence, and finishing out an order after that. They told me I was the one responsible for me. So now, here I am. Got some crumbs for drinks. I slowly limp up and down the trail. For a few more crumbs, for some more drinks. And I survive. I don't feel like talking much anymore. Well, at least he had someone to tell his problems to. They don't look up at you. I guess they want some solitude. Well, we have a job. I kind of wish we could, like, straighten our neck. We are at an angle, aren't we? So, we gotta find the 9 lives. Deliver the message. It just happens to be down there. What's this? A note stuck to the door reads, "The Shoebox Apartments. Opening soon. Located in the scenic outskirts, the Shoebox offers luxurious living for an affordable price. For only 5,600 cheddar a cycle, you too can enjoy a roomy 6 square inches in the hottest new craze, microburrows. Contact us during Biglight to fill out an application. Please note that applications cost half cycle's rent. Application is not guaranteed replacement within the complex. Fee is non-refundable." Oh, gentrification is coming to the trail. That's probably why our landlord wants to kick us out, so we can raise the rent. Get some, a higher class of rat living around here. Here's the 9 lives. Well, unlike the bar, which was like a tin can, this looks like it was actually made for customers the size of rats. Can I use the toilet? No. Hello. They lean lazily on the counter, obviously young, obviously extremely bored. They don't seem to notice your approach. You wave your paw a little at them, and they come too. "Oh, hi. Are you buying something?" "What is this place?" "It's 9 lives. Only the biggest, most prolific chain of stores serving mice needs. Given your needs can be satisfied by a oligarchy." It's a very good word. "Hell-bent on destroying mouse culture or whatever." Mouse culture? Yeah, but you gotta say it with passion, like mouse culture. They're things that define who we are as members of a society, our histories, our creations, our rituals. It's the big melting pot that makes us who we are, the things we cherish that they find strange and uncivilized. Mice didn't always carry pounds of cheddar around with them to afford basic needs like healthcare and food. We used to take care of each other. We had nothing separating us. We know that there's no help for us but from one another, that no paw will save us if we do not reach out our paw. Wow. If there's anything to get heated over, it's this. We don't have to live in a system where these dumbass cats rule over us. We lived without them for centuries just fine, and now we're all torn apart and pitted against each other? It's sickening. They sigh and slouch against the counter. Maybe one day, Mousekind will start to blame the right people. You know what Hubies did to rulers they couldn't stand any longer? They built guillotines. Anyway, did you need something? Letter for you. They shift nervously, averting their gaze from yours. What do you mean? You hand them the mysterious letter. Look, I don't have anywhere near enough crumbs. Look, I'm just a messenger. Sure, but first you, then who? What if they send someone actually threatening to my burrow? I mean, my parents' burrow, but... I mean, I live there too, just not with them, you know, because they suck. Anyway, I don't think I can afford that. You gotta help me out. How? I'm broke too. Well, if you want to keep your word to them, you're gonna have to help, otherwise you're in trouble too. I'd say it's definitely your problem. They don't take kindly to people who can't accomplish what they need. I don't know, I just thought I was delivering a letter. I didn't want to get involved in all this. I can't afford that tab. But, I have a friend that I think can help. Why do I have to? Why does the hired muscle always have to be so dumb? Not like you're much muscle. You got yourself involved with, like, the biggest criminal boss this side of the Neverwood. Leading down to the counter, they urge you closer. Their voice goes to a whisper. No, the truth is, that jerk is right in the pockets of the fat cats and helping them keep a tight grip on any mouse colony around. My friend told me all this stuff. He'll get you in the loop. We shouldn't even bring it up here. Fine. Who is it? All right, so you're going to head out of here. Take a left. You should see a real small path through the grass that'll take you to a cliff. Knowing them, there should be an old mouse staring at nothing out there. They know everything there is to know about this place. They'll know what to do about the barkeep. And I know you got a lot of questions about all this, so I'm sure they can clue you in on what a mess this place is. Here, this is a note explaining everything. Just hand that over. We were given the hastily scrawled note. I'll close up early and meet you over there when I'm done. We'll talk about more what to do. This is exciting. If you say so. It is. Today just might be the red letter day we've been waiting for, if you decide to help my friend. Anyway, I gotta start getting stuff put away here. Go get caught up. Good luck. Well, we delivered our letter. We have another mission. He wanted us to go this way, and we would find an old mouse staring at nothing.
Well, hello there, Squirt. What can I do for you?
What are you doing?
Just reminiscing, son, reminiscing. These houses are somewhat of a recent development, if you pardon an old long whisker pun. Used to be forest up to the cliffside, you know. I miss it occasionally. You would too, Squirt. It was such a haven for our kind.
Who are you?
Me? Just an old mouse who settled down. No one special, I assure you.
I have a note for you.
Oh? Let me have a look. Oh, that poor youngling. I suppose you have a lot of questions, don't you?
What's going on here?
A farce, a monumental proportion, Squirt. Felines have swindled us time and again. But what's happening now is by far the worst swindle they've ever wrought.
What about that kid?
Swallow between that child and the barkeep. It's nothing compared with the cats have their paws in. The barkeep's only the beginning, I assure you. You understand how a system of control can wrap its mealy tail on a society of intelligent creatures? For the fat cats, it's a simple matter of disinformation, smokescreens, silencing any squeaks of dissidence. Concerted effort set to establish complete control of how we perceive reality itself. They set their paws to creating a hyper-reality if we find ourselves immersed. It's a world so doused in the muddy waters, the true and the untrue. The line between them inexorably blurred. Until we can no longer see the water we swim in. After all, if you can't know what is or isn't real, how can you ever make any meaningful change? Or fight injustice? How do you ever know there's problems within the system to begin with? Those who dare go against the grain find themselves quickly swatted down by the iron power, totalitarianism. There's a reason to our last attempt to overthrow the feckless leaders. It's called the Final Rebellion, as a statement of what reality will be, as much of what is what was. We just lost our chance to turn the tide, kid.
What happened?
Infiltration, undermining, turning us against one another, creating insurmountable walls between us. an external group to turn a hateful eye upon stops us from focusing on the real eternal issues, dastardly plan to blind us with our own hatred. The barkeep was just such a mouse who fell, entranced by the siren song of the blame. The thought movement that placed all the hardships of mousehood squarely on the shoulders of the non-mice, excluding the felines, of course. Anger is far easier to harbor than love. The cats knew that and exploited it to its fullest, kid.
What are you talking about?
Tell me, when was the last time you saw a rat?
Isn't that just a scary bedtime story?
That's exactly what they want the younglings to think. But they were very real. Let me assure you. Originally, this oak stood above all the woods here, a guardian high above the tree line. The fat cats would have those they called the lesser beings, with cold calculation hanged from its branches. The tree of growth, they called it. We shed the weight of their burden upon us as a society to achieve greater heights, so they'd have us think. The barkeep was the grim caretaker at this place, an ancient family home that they had themselves inherited. Eventually, the oak turned in time into an inn, but they couldn't keep it afloat after the issuance of cheddar. But with the advent of the den, no soul wished to venture this far, especially not for a fee. Desperate and low on cheddar, they turned the oak over to the fat cats, when they expressed a keen interest in the location. The rats weren't the only undesirables in the eyes of the felines. One group is rarely enough to bear the brunt of such ire for long. Quickly, the oak became a harbor for all sorts of enemies of the establishment. Any who earned their ire began to quietly disappear. For a while, the mice brought here were simply be adjusted, kid. No one was ever quite the same when they came back. It wasn't until much later we realized that the bastards were making them infertile. That's why you have to stop them.
Excuse me?
You're an unknown entity here, kid. I've seen you skulking about, trying not to be noticed. You slip in and out of that burrow like a spirit in the night. Going unnoticed seems to be a skill you've honed well. It's something that could benefit all the mouse kind tonight. Easily enough, you could slip into the oak, scale it, topple the feline patriarch that hides up top, silently lording over us. His gaze never falters from this place. The cat in the tower controls it all, without raising a single paw. But they never see us coming. You're so meek, so modest in physical stature, after all. Face it, you're the perfect mouse for the job. They've all taken so much for us, kid. It's time we take it back. We can burn away the blight that has plagued this once great society.
I just want to pay rent.
Rent, that's a good one. Who do you think owns all the land around here, huh? The landlord? No, just a patsy. Shake you down for your cheddar, go-between for whenever things turn ugly. The barkeep's windfall from fat cats was more than enough to snatch up the land the felines had no interest in. Your rent won't ever be a worry again if we can take this first step towards a new tomorrow.
Why not the kid? I mean, he's younger.
They're too loud, too boisterous, too emotionally charged. They couldn't hold themselves together long enough to make it past the security in that oak. Not like you.
Fine.
That's the spirit. First things first, we're gonna need some leverage to get the keys to the fortress of the oak. It may not look like much, but it's not impregnable. I have an idea. Go back to the tin can bar. The barkeep always scurries off this time of no light to me with the superiors. Behind the bar, on the far side of the entrance, you'll find a false bottom in the last drawer. There you'll find our bargaining chip. Bring it to me, we can set it in motion and dawn for mankind. Head towards the bar shortly after you. I just need a few more moments first. After all, who knows how many more I'll have like this? For hope brings a turn on an old mouse's chest. Best not to deny an old mouse, long in whisker and brittle bone that much, huh? Remain steadfast, Squirt.
Well, we have a mission, again. We have to go back to the bar. We have to find the bargaining chip. I mean, we just want to pay our rent. We didn't think that we would be part of a revolution of some kind. Anyway, the teen is now hanging out here. Well, I didn't expect you to actually accept that. Sorry, I was eavesdropping. I finished closing the store and you two were so loud. At any rate, I think they're sending you after, well, you'll see. I've glimpsed it before. It's beautiful. What is it? I don't want to spoil the surprise. I should probably get the hell out of here before shit hits the fan. I think you're on the verge of kicking the hornet's nest, and I don't want to be around for it. Rather not be collateral damage. So, I guess? I hope this isn't goodbye. Just a farewell until I see you again in the Biglight. Hopefully we'll both stand a little taller, as mice in control of their own fates for the first time in a long time. By the way, I shaved a little off the top of tonight's profits when I was counting the till. I know, you're toppling the Meowargawky, but just in case you end up needing to pay your rent somehow, don't die up there. Well, he gave us a little bit of cheddar. He gave us 50 cheddar. All right. We got to go back to the bar. And just like the old mouse said, the bartender's not here. But the patron is, the customer. Hey, you. Long time no see. Have you, did you see the barkeep? They just left. No? Okay. Do you think they mind me snacking myself another a drink from behind the bar? While you're back there, we bring them up to speed about what we learned about the oak. We assume that they won't remember much of this anyway. Well, unsure about how much of a paw the barkeep has in all this, they are wont to believe you regarding the rest of the tale. As you mentioned the bargaining piece, the barfly's eyes light up. They rush to the other side of the bar, open the drawer, remove the false bottom, and set the object on the counter. The Lord of the Hundreds. A pungent odor fills your nostrils, a scent you've never before experienced. You feel your senses heighten. The barfly seems to sober up almost instantly. One of the few pieces of edible cheese left in this world. Anything else gets pounded into cheddar immediately by the cats. Barkeep's the only one I know of who still has a piece of contraband like this. They showed me it once when they were a little drunk. Guess it's some kind of family keepsake or something. Passed down through generations of mice. Never really thought much of it until now. I guess your story does check out. Felines wouldn't let something like this slip by them for so long without good reason. You ever wonder what cheese tasted like before we turned it to crumbs? Before we used it to trade material goods and labor, when it was just a simple pleasure we enjoyed with one another. Before subjugation? They trail off into silence, drifting into their thoughts. A strange impulse fills you, snout to tail. Their words echo in your mind. Why was it taken from you and your kind? Surely there'd be no harm in just... Well, let's try some. Oh, really? Yeah, I guess you're already pissing them off, so, might as well taste what our ancestors used to relish. Hope it aged well. Yeah. We're given a piece of the Lord of the Hundreds. Let's eat it. As soon as it hits your tongue, you feel the room begin to shift. A strange sensation overtakes your form. Your corporeal body detaches from your spirit. A higher existence comes into focus here within this moment. Your thoughts drift to currency. What use is it? In the stream of emotions, you feel peace. Your rent no longer looms overhead, demanding your subservience to a greater system that wishes not for your best interest, nor to care for you. The taste still lingers in your mouth. Simply sublime. Eons of cheese-eating wash over you, the natural state of things, your heritage. Why have we let them take it? What is it blocking us out of the past? It certainly isn't a law of nature. there's more of us than them. We outnumber them 1,000,000 to 1. Why is it that we have yet to converge, to take on the upper hand? Why have we been so scared? They shouldn't take from us any longer. They can't. Not today. Not anymore. They won't. Did you, feel that? It's like something woke within me, and I don't think it's going back to sleep. You should, take this and, get out of here. We're given the Lord of the Hundreds. Let us take it. I think I need to go lay down. That was, a lot. Good luck up there. I think you might be the only one who can change all this. Mousekind deserves to be free. Well, we have the Lord of the Hundreds. We're not going to eat it, of course. One bite did all that to us. Clearly, we wouldn't be able to survive more than that. Here's our burrow. That's the way back into the burrow. Yeah, we don't want... We have the rent, but we have a higher mission now. We have a purpose in our life, beyond just living from the day-to-day trying to make rent. And that makes us dangerous. You fucking Mickey. I know what you stole from the bar. Who do you think you are? You're coming with me. You pissed off the wrong cat. And that's the demo for Until Biglight. The application will now close. Well, that seems it's not horror, is it? Not really. It seems interesting. It is like very heavy on text. I think we can clearly see that most of the gameplay is probably going to just be walking from place to place, talking to people. So I don't know what the gameplay would be beyond that. But it definitely is. It wears its political leanings on its sleeve, I think. Clearly, the metaphors are basically taking the form of a hammer, and your head is the nail, and the metaphor is swinging down at you in Until Biglight. But I'm interested in it. I'm interested in seeing where that goes, and well, I mean, you can probably tell how the story's going to go unless there's some kind of twist, but I'd be interested to see how the gameplay in that develops. I also like the look, I like the look of this game. It's very dark, hard to see sometimes, but I think it had a nice, consistent look to it that was a little bit better than what you might get from a PlayStation 1 game, but I like that how that seemed to be coming together. But I think we can see this is mostly going to be a text-based story more than anything else, I think. Well, it's time to take a little bit of a break as we digest the developments that we learned in Until Biglight. And we'll be back in a few minutes for Somnio. The demos so far have not been that scary. I mean, we're talking about haunted demos. And these demos have had a certain tone to them, a certain mood. Wouldn't really call them horror. Somnio, however, does seem it is going for something a bit more horrific. A collection of 5 different experiences attempting to recreate my dreams as a game. It's also very short, so I guess his dreams don't last very long. I'm going to start this. Somnio. What are the settings we can change? Only the one. Let us dream about socialism on a train. We fall asleep and we find ourselves on this empty train. Where is it going? Who can say? The windows are foggy. Is it even moving? Well, at least we have found one person traveling this train with us to who knows where. Are the polygons are wiggling? Yes, the polygons are wiggling. That's how you know it's the PS1, even though it's not the PS1. I do like it when games make the effort to do that. They don't have to. It's a PC. It doesn't have to do that. Hello, sir. Looking out that window. Let us sit down.
I can control where this train is headed, you know.
Short dream. I can carry some toothpicks. They're very small and light. Where should we take these toothpicks? Down the forest? Down the path? Lit by some stone lanterns with their green fire. And a very dithered look, which I like. That's pretty PS1-ish, the dithering. There's a white stone in the middle of the clearing. We can pick it up. And there's a smiley face. That's nice. Part 3's hotel. Well, there's the path that we just left from. So I guess the dream is continuous. I guess we took the train to the forest path, and then at the end of the forest path, we arrived at the hotel. I guess we're going to have to go under there. Let's see if there's anything over here. There is not, it seems. Alright. Let us crouch. There we go. A little bit of red up there. But nothing out the window. Well, why are we crouching down? Don't need to do that at all. Let's stand back up. Can't open these doors, it seems.
Someone was murdered in this room. It's fucking horrible, alright?
Part 4 is trapped. Well, we're not in the room. We're above some water on a structure that doesn't look like a hotel. I'm not really sure what this is. Maybe like a dam or something? Path is blocked. Can't go that way. Have to go up the stairs. It's time. It's teeth time. Time for teeth. We got teethed. The teethed us so hard that the teeth broke. I mean, you thought it was... Thank you, Jan Malshek. You thought it was going to be the dream where your teeth falls out. No, it's the dream where giant teeth appear and bite you, and bite so hard that the teeth break apart. It's that dream. I don't know if you've had that dream. We've all had the dream where the teeth fall out. We know about that. We also know about the dream where you have to go to school and you realize that your classes have been going for like some weeks and you've never gone, and then you're confused about why you're going to school because you graduated years ago. You know, we've had that dream. We know about that one. We've had the dream where, like, well, I mean, the one that I haven't had this one in a while. I've had the dream where I'm driving somewhere and then, like, the road just turns into, like, a narrow rail, like a roller coaster, and, like, it's over a bottomless pit, and I have to keep the wheels of the car on the rails, and it's difficult because you're not supposed to drive a car like that. And I don't know, you know, it happens. I haven't had that one in a while. But yeah, that's Insomnio. They say straight out that this is a game about the dreams, and if you're going to be honest about that, well, it's hard to remember a lot of your dreams. It's hard to really make something comprehensive out of that. I know I wouldn't be able to, because anytime I remember anything about my dreams, they're only very short bits and pieces, short snippets that don't actually make any kind of sense at all, and don't make any kind of comprehensive story. So Insomnio seems like it matches with that pretty well. I don't know what a full game of this would be. Is the intention to make more? To flesh out a story based on the imagery of these dreams? Could probably make some kind of story based on this. I don't know if that's the idea. I don't know if there's going to be more. But that's what we saw here, Insomnio. It's just like a little bit of horror imagery. Just some straight-up horror imagery without really any sort of story surrounding it. And that's what we've got here. Very short. And teeth. And it has teeth. Those teeth back there, chomping? Constantly chomping, those chompers. We're going to wake up. The next one is Orange County. The description says, Elon's children, the beige. Middle-class housing, the beige. Sprinklers, the beige. Your skateboard feels like the only real thing in this place. So this game appears to be about the horror of just disillusionment and boredom and ennui as a teenager in like a pretty well-to-do, you know, suburb. Seems to be the idea. I'm not really sure what other horror there is in this. Kind of an odd game, as you're going to see. It's Orange County. What do? Well, we can walk around, and we can also skateboard. Look at this, we're skateboarding. Don't get hit by the cops. Do an ollie. There we go. So we can skate. Don't get hit by cars. That will kill us. What's our objective? Well, the only thing that's really getting that we can really see that's... hold on. There we go. The only thing that's really being lit up are these vending machines. Let's get something. soda. I don't know why it's so menacing when we get something from a vending machine. We can skateboard all around this area, if we so chose. Dodging cars. It's like a lot of what... Oh, hold on. It's not going to stop for us, even though we're standing on the sidewalk. Driving on the sidewalk like that seems dangerous. I don't know. Whoop. Very reckless drivers in Orange County. I mean, they say that we're reckless because of our skateboard, right? But people driving... The adults driving these cars, not giving way to a pedestrian. And they say that we're at fault, so I don't know about that. All I want is some vending machine goodies. DVD. I guess this is a red box or something. So we got our soda, we got our DVD that we're going to watch tonight. Look both ways. Lots of sprinklers around, even though this is asphalt. Don't know if the ground is supposed to be doing that, but it is. Chicken. Vending machine chicken? I don't know about that. I'm not sure if I can get behind vending machine chicken. Oh, da. Almost got hit by the cop by the sidewalk cop. Our vision gets blurred by the sprinklers. Oh, no. No. I think that was entirely the cop's fault. I don't know. The sidewalk should be a safe place. All right, we got our soda. No. Just saw it just at the last instant. So, the horrors in this game, it's really about the horror of how, when you're a teenager, adults don't pay attention to you. You're not important. You're not even good enough to wipe you off the hood of their car after they hit you. They're like, oh, look at the dent in my car. Who's gonna pay for this? You teenager on the ground, you're gonna have to pay for the repairs to my car. Look at the paint job, is what they're saying. You can grind by holding space. That's the true horror of this. The true horror are not ghosts or demons or monsters. The only true monster is an adult. Lo mein. Okay, we got some soda. We got some lo mein. I know. Could slow down a little bit. Wouldn't kill you. Whereas not slowing down might kill me. Okay, got our chicken, got our soda, chicken, and lo mein. Putting everything together that we need for a nice little night. I don't know why the only source of food that we have are just these vending machines. You think it would be like a lot more convenient to find a convenience store or something. I don't know. Maybe they don't let him. Maybe they don't let our character back into the 7-Eleven after the incident. Is this? Did I already do this one? Yeah, it's not giving me anything. So I think that is already done. How many cars there are. This one's right in the middle of this field. Seems like an odd place for it. Iced tea. I tried to make that sound horrific. There's nothing horrific about iced tea, though. Iced tea is very good. It's too good. Sorry, please. I don't drink much of it anymore. I used to drink way too much of it. Too much sugar. Just too much sugar. Also, yes, it's not iced tea. It is iced tea with a D. Iced tea. It's not that there's ice in the tea. You have iced the tea. Slurpee. Okay, we did it. That's our dinner for tonight and our entertainment with the DVD. Now we're going to go back home, eat our chicken, our lo mein, going to drink our soda, our iced tea, and our Slurpee, and we're going to watch our DVD. I don't know why we need so many drinks. That's Orange County. What are the settings? Mouse, handling, brightness, resolution. What's the handling? Confirm. Yes, sure, I'll confirm. Mouse? You betcha. So that's Orange County. It's basically... it's kind of like a first-person version of... Like, imagine like an old Atari 2600 game where it's like you have a maze and like you're seeing it from overhead and there are like things in the maze that you gotta find, like checkpoints. And then, like, you know, you get them all and you win. And there's, like, enemies that are on, like, a routine through the maze, and they touch you, you die. That's, like, a first-person version of that, kinda. That is Orange County. The most horrific thing of all is the boredom of reality, I think is what that is. I think. Next... we have Ode to a Moon, The Lost Disc. I like the name The Lost Disc as if this was a disc that was never released. It was lost, but somehow it was found. Ode to a Moon. For centuries, the town of Ashfield has celebrated Thanksgiving with a week-long festival, but everything changed in 1986. What happened? There's only one way to find out. Ode to a Moon, The Lost Disc. We have to insert this disc. Well, we're going to have to find out what happened. That's all we know. It's pouring. That's a lot of rain coming down, it's true. Mona Lisa Overdrive, Gibson, Caves of Steel Asimov, Delirious New York Koolhaas, Thus Spake Zarathustra, Nietzsche. We can see his literature tastes. So many boxes. Forgot to turn it off. Fun night. Yes, look at all this alcohol. Our laptop. 56K can wait. I need to go to the bathroom first. It's reminding us. Doesn't take place in the modern day. On a 56K modem here, it seems. Everything half boxed, and there you are. Of course, like the first thing he took out was the alcohol. It's giving us some indication as to our character. Still midnight. I like the colors in this scene. How purpley and blue it is. Looks nice. It is not anymore, though. It is now fully lit. This minimal bathroom is minimally functional. Got this shower right next to the toilet. I mean, it's fine for one person. It would be kind of odd if two people were staying here and they both had to, you know... Glad I washed these before leaving. Like, one person's showering, the other person needs to go. I know, like, it depends on how comfortable you are with each other, I guess. Love having a view and tons of sun. Last place was a dungeon. Nope, late as I am, there's no time for a nap. The saddest words of all. There's no time for a nap. Also, no time for wall spikes. We don't want wall... What was that? We don't want wall spikes. Now we're on the train. Heading to our destination. We're in a car all to ourselves. Need to get off one station before Ashfield. Farview, I think it's called. It's later in the day. Look at that full moon. If my timing is correct, I'll get to the summit right as the eclipse starts. It's incredible to think all this forest grew in the last 100 years or so. I must be close. Such an endless sea of trees. Farmland expansion and coal production during the 19th century took a big toll on the primeval woods. Ashfield, Connecticut. Population 22,592. Founded 1690. Home to former Ashfield tanneries, now Applied Allied Industries. Historical highlights. Trials of 1692. The dam catastrophe of 1873. The Strike of Farview, 1913. Well, it seems like we know our history of this location. Apparently there was so much logging going on in the region that scraps piled stories high, sparking continuous fires throughout. Don't stack your garbage that high. I don't know if it's the moon or the pitch-black shadows, but it's getting oppressive in here. When the lake is low, the spires of the old cathedral in town square can be seen emerging from the waters. Some folk talk of strange lights on late nights. The alternative name for my stream, Strange Lights on Late Nights. It looks like that we're here. No one around, though. How strange. Yes, I see. Well, it appears that the train station has turned into some sort of organic mass. It's writhing and throbbing. Which, you know, it's... You don't really want to see that. You don't really want to see that. Seems some sort of power station in the back there, I think. In the distance. Oh yeah, there you go. Well, we're still at the train station. We never left. I better stay away. It's because we can hear dogs barking. And the lights have turned on. People are aware that we are here. Whoop, what was that? Where is that? That text is appearing like... just like right... Where did that appear? It's not appearing anymore. It was right there. You saw it. You saw the text. What do I have to look at for the text to appear? It is a very small location, but it is not appearing. Not sure I'd live here. I'm sure it's gorgeous during the day, but the nights are so ominous. I don't know, it's pretty. Look at those lights in the sky. Something came up. Gosh, that was scary. I guess the sound that we heard is the thing that was scary. Gosh, that was scary. Was there something? Or maybe not. I'm waking the whole neighborhood up thanks to those dogs. The apparently moths, maybe, flying through the air. That's a bit too big for moths. Let's say those are bats. Can't see a thing. So dark. Except for the strange blue ambient light that is all throughout this forest. Getting tangled in all sorts of shrubbery. It's really hard to see. And us without a flashlight. I guess we should have brought one. Covered in thorns and scratches. Why did we even walk into this forest? Probably just should have braved the dogs instead. What did that say? I'm getting lost! Should have brought a compass with us, I guess. Yes, finally a way out. Couldn't have lasted forever. We found the edge of the woods. And we found a stony hill to go up. What a red and brown sky there is tonight. We found some ancient architecture up here. Some stone ruins. How long has it been since someone's been here? It's hard to say which way we should be going. Hey, we made it in time for the eclipse. Yep, I've seen some eclipses. This is basically how it goes. Maybe about now the barking dogs don't seem like such a big deal after all. Oh good, the sky is turning a nice shade of yellow. And the architecture just kind of spirals off into the sky. Where else would it go, I suppose? Oh, good. We found like a narrow staircase just kind of going off into the sky. I mean, that's clearly where we're supposed to go. That's where the mystery lives. And this is why people all around like to witness an eclipse live. This is what they see. And we're back here. Back in the forest. Forest is still pretty. I mean, these blue lights shining strongly. Where do we go? I guess we might as well just follow the light. A house. Well, good. At least we have found some architecture which is comprehensible by our feeble mortal brain. And will not drive us mad by the sight of it. Which is the problem we had with all that other stuff. Hello? Oh, it's turned into the other world. That's the other world gets you when you least expect it. The house looked normal on the outside, but on the inside, it's all pulsing and warping and throbbing, undulating. The walls are made of organic mass, which reaches and then the gate's over. It reached the bathroom door, beckoned for us. Its organic mass reached out. And the demo ended. So, that is Ode to a Moon. Let us look at that description again. For centuries, the town of Ashfield has celebrated Thanksgiving with a week-long festival, but everything changed in 1986. What happened? Look, I don't know. I guess that we were sent to solve the mystery. I don't think we solved the mystery. I'm pretty sure we did not. So, Ode to a Moon. All I can say is that the environment work is really good. Like, it's a really pretty game. It's had the best aesthetic to it so far. Like, walking through the forest had really pretty lights. The sort of incomprehensible areas were sufficiently incomprehensible. You know, we were all driven mad by the sight of that which our brains refuse to accept as reality. So that was all right. I'm not sure where this would go, what kind of story it would be, or if any of it would be understandable in a full version. It's kind of hard to say. All I can say is that my curiosity is piqued. I am intrigued as to what more of this would be, if there would be some sort of actual story and actual characters, or what would they intend to do with this? I don't know. It's hard to say. All I know is that I'm sufficiently interested in what they might try to do to expand on this. But that was Ode to a Moon, and it was very pretty. It was very beautiful. And I think that is where we're going to stop for tonight with the Haunted Demo Disc. We have not finished the Haunted Demo Disc, mind you. Tonight we did, let's see. We did Tasty Ramen, that's 1. Neko Yume's 2. Until Biglight is 3. Somnio's 4. Our County is 5. Ode to a Moon is 6. We did 5 on the first stream, so that's 11. There are 17 on the disc, so that means we have 6 demos to go before we have experienced all of the ghosts and spookly frights to be found on the Haunted PlayStation 1 demo disc. And that is what we will be doing. Not next time, but we will be completing the demo disc. We will be doing all 17. And again, I hope that you can calm down. I hope that you can lower that heart rate. Do some breathing exercises after feeling the ghosts entering your soul tonight through these demos. And I'll see you next time as we finish up with the final 6. If your heart can take it. I'll see you then.